I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Smack 'em a gob, everybody. It's time for the only news that matters on Kiss Wednesday. But hey, I got something to say. Before I get into the Kiss news, I just saw for the first time on YouTube a video that's been up for 9 years. Okay? And it was Rick Emmett from Triumph 9 years ago singing Magic Power, and it was unbelievably awesome. I mean, holy crap, the guy hasn't lost a step in his voice. Wow! Unlike Paul Stanley of Kiss and Kiss. Here's the Kiss news. The next live album will celebrate the previously undocumented 1985 Asylum tour. The triple vinyl off the Soundboard in San Antonio, Texas on December 3rd, 1985, which arrived March 28th, it arrives March 28th, will be the 6th entry in the band's live Soundboard series. The 18-track show features 80s hits as Heaven's on Fire and Lick It Up, along with 70s classics as Detroit Rock City and Love Gun. The album and a collection of new related merchandise is now available for pre-order on the band's official website. Asylum was the first album to feature Bruce Kulick as lead guitarist. Alright, I'm reading that. By the way, I just got to throw this disclaimer in for the Kiss twats. No, man, Bruce Kulick, he played on some songs off Asylum. I mean, Animalize. You're just saying he debuted in Asylum. Wah, my vagina itches. Anyway, alongside drummer Eric Carr and founding member Paul Stanley of Kiss and Gene Simmons, it includes the Motown-inspired hit Tears Are Falling. Motown-inspired hit? Who the hell wrote this, man? Must be on acid. Anyway, the Asylum tour, which featured the largest lighted Kiss sign the band has ever taken out on tour, is one of the few tours where the band has yet to chronicle it with a live album or home video. The most recent off the Soundboard release was taken from 1984's Asylum tour and features the only official release performance by Kulick's predecessor, the late Mark St. John. Alright, so there you go. Kiss is releasing another, it's been a while, right? They had to keep it hush-hush for, all this inside crap with Universal and so on that I don't really keep up with, but I know there's a lot of stuff. Kiss sold their music and so on, or whatever. I don't care. Don't correct me. Yeah, this is cool. I'll buy it. But you know what? I ain't buying it with the fucking stupid shirt. Like I saw, it's the only way to buy it on Kiss Online. What? You can't sell me the album alone? So I'm waiting for Amazon. And plus, Amazon usually has it cheaper. Like, I remember the Creatures of the Night box set. I think, I don't know. I'm not going to say the price because you Kiss twats will correct me. But it was something like $100 cheaper on Amazon. And on top of that, the people that ordered it on Amazon, they actually got it right away, where the people that ordered it on Kiss Online and paid like $100 more had to wait weeks for it to show up at their house. I mean, what the fuck? And yeah, man, I mean, I've heard the Destroyer box set had a similar thing with Kiss Online and all that shit. And by the way, have they ever, somebody leave a comment below. What about this Dubai debacle? I never heard it ever being resolved. Did the people that ordered the Dubai big box sets, I mean, the vinyl and CD and all this shit, merchandise, they paid, I don't know, a lot of money. Wasn't it like 1,000 or more? Did they ever get their money back or receive what they paid for? I mean, shit, if not, then I smell Vinnie Vincent, you know? But anyway, so, I am interested in this. I am a Kiss fan. I said this, I don't know if I said this on a video or I said it to a friend the other day. I said, Kiss is like weird with me. They do stuff that pisses me off so much. But yet I'll still buy their shit. Not everything. Like, example, the stupid shirt they're giving away with. They're not giving away. You got to pay like $100 for the shirt and vinyl. I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that shirt. I don't live in Texas. I've actually never been to Texas, but I bet you it's an awesome place. I was in Texas once in a Greyhound, but just going by. I didn't stop and, I got off the Greyhound to get something. That was my only time in Texas. I went right back on the Greyhound. But anyway, back to this. Yeah, this is something that interests me. You give me I saw the tour in West Palm Beach, Florida, and it was great. Gotta say, I think Wasp that night was a little better though. Wasp opened that night and they pretty much, I won't say they blew Kiss off the stage, but I thought they were the better act that night. But Kiss was still really good. That's why I can't say that, they blew them off the stage. And the one thing I remember of that night vividly, I was all the way up front. And Paul Stanley came down, and there was this girl with big breasts, huge breastises, in a tank top, right? And Paul Stanley came down to her. Literally, I'm telling you, I saw this with my own eyes. Ripped down her fucking tank top. Her boobs come flopping out. And then Paul grabs on him and started squeezing him. I was like, whoa. And that wasn't a part of the show for the crowd. Who the fuck is going to see that unless they're standing where I was? Anyway, that was the wildest thing that I've ever seen ever in a Kiss concert. The second wildest was Animalized tour. I saw Gene Simmons yelling at a guy in front of me, next to me, who was with a girl, and Gene Simmons was yelling at him. How old is she? How old is she? That was the second craziest thing I've seen. Anyway, well, going back to this off the soundboard, I noticed this. Well, first I should say the album cover. It's a big improvement of all the other off the soundboards, which is very, very generic and it has nothing on it. Just that little Kiss stamp. So this one, adding pictures, is cool, even though Gene looks extremely ridiculous. This makes me think that maybe they have nothing to do with this, But at least you get Eric and Bruce in the picture. Unlike in the merch stuff that they're giving away for the Kiss stuff, there's no Bruce or Eric. It's all Gene and Paul. They're selling shirts, with Gene and Paul, and yeah, it's weird, man, and I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess it has something to do with them not wanting to give money to the Eric Carr estate or Bruce Kulick, I guess. But I guess they're gonna. Do they have to get money because of the album cover? I don't know. But either way, it's weird, man. I don't know about you, but, well, I know some of you would buy this shit. But I look at that Asylum shirt with Gene and Paul. Oh, God. No, thank you. But, hey, it's good to see that, Kiss is now embracing I guess, unless they have nothing to do with this. But it goes to show that Off the Soundboard is strictly for fans. Because for them to release an Asylum show, shit. Like me, I'm jumping on this, man. A lot of people are very intrigued by the Asylum era because it wasn't really documented. I know some people have made... I saw like a semi-pro shot when all those kids' videos were leaked. But nothing pro. And... yeah, it's whatever, man. I would not buy this, you know. I'd buy the vinyl, you know. I want the music, you know. That's what I want, but yeah, it's kind of weird, man. And also on top of that, even weirder, they're giving away guitar picks with like the makeup on it. And is that Peter Criss or Eric Carr? I think that's Peter Criss. But what does that have to do with the Asylum era? I mean, I know they wore a lot of makeup, you know, but instead, if you want to get the Asylum era, put like lipstick and blush on the pics. That would and glitter and stuff, you know. That would make it legit. But there you got like what the hell? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, man. But it'll be bought. There's people that'll buy anything Kiss, and God bless them, man. I just want the vinyl, so I hope it does come out on Amazon. Just or even, you know, I mean, hopefully Kiss Online will put it alone in case Amazon don't, and I'll order it and wait months for it. Fuck it, you know. But anyway, what do you all think? How many of you want to buy this? Leave it in the comments below. And how many of you don't want to buy this? Leave it in the comments below. I'm going to buy it, man. But anyway, thank you all for watching The Only News That Matters. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't and ring that little notification bell. I totally would appreciate that, man. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.